Ask me if I celebrated May the 4th.
On the episode.
Ask me.
What'd you do?
What is that?
Did I celebrate May the 4th?
Hell no.
Is that one of those buttons?
No.
I have one of those on my desk.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. I'm Shane and it's Sunday night and that means it's another episode of this lovely podcast. A new topic every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, you may be watching on a different day of the week. We thank you for that. All of our prior episodes with all those topics are on our channel on YouTube. You can also listen to them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, yada yada. And we have our Wednesday Wins and Whiffs of the Week every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and all those episodes are on YouTube as well. Thanks for joining us. Let's bring the boys in now. Papa Smurf is here. Is that correct? Oh, there, yeah, it is true. Chris W., Brandon A., and
JC.
And Brandon's daddy is here.
Hey, son.
Nice shirt, a-hole.
I get confused when Papa and Daddy are both here, you know?
Papa Smurf.
That needs to stop.
Mama.
Wait, why are you Papa Smurf?
In here.
Last week's episode.
And John typed that in?
No, I put it for him.
No, because it looks like that bean bag that I had.
A beanbag.
I just showed it thinking that John put that in there. That's hilarious.
I did it last week.
It was like a ball bag.
All right, so this episode we're going to revisit talk about a recent date that passed. It is May the 4th. Why is that significant? Why is that special? Charles, over to you.
May the 4th be with you guys.
Chris wants to punch you in the face right now.
How do you do that, like, Spock thing?
It's completely different.
I can only do it like if I do like this.
Is this it?
I don't even know how to do it.
I can't do it otherwise. That's pretty good, actually.
What do you do for May the 4th? Like this?
Like this.
This one.
Yeah, dude, he does that.
This one.
That's May the 4th.
Oh, yeah, Brandon has a good
No, you don't do
That
that.
one.
either.
No, that one, not it.
That's not it. That's
No,
May the 3rd.
That's Valentine's Day.
May the 3rd.
Or
Better
like
block-
this.
You better block that shit out.
Yeah, that's Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
It's after dark right here.
Revenge of the Sixth.
God.
Oh,
Nobody knows. Nobody said it. I mean, if you're concerned, just listen to this on Spotify.
yeah. Yeah, so we are recording this, just shortly after May 4th. So it's pretty fresh for us that everybody was posting about Star Wars Day. For me, for my family, it's, always going to be a special weekend because it's my son's birthday. He was born on May 4th. He was our second, and the doctor looked at my wife and I and said, all right, you got to pick a date to schedule to come in the first week of May. So I said, can it be May the 4th? And he said, yeah, I guess. Why?
And your wife went, Jesus!
I looked at her and she goes, yeah, that'll be fun. You could do that. So, because what else does it mean? It means nothing. So why not have a kid's birthday? Why not? So it's fun for us because obviously we're celebrating his birthday. He just turned 7, so it's been 7 Star Wars Day birthdays.
Huge
for us.
nerd.
Is that why you named him Anakin?
Loser.
Yeah.
Loser.
My son Jar Jar. Yeah.
At least, did you get
Leave it.
married on May the 4th too? I know a lot of people get married on May the 4th.
No, August.
Oh, man. I talked to a guy at work the other day.
What?
Who?
Well, I talked to a guy that
I know a lot of
today.
people that have gotten married on May the 4th. You
Yeah,
do too.
he said that some girl in his office is having a May the 4th wedding, like Star Wars themed May the 4th wedding. I was like,
I would never do that.
What do you think about that, Chris?
Next question.
The only good thing about that is that you'll remember it.
I jokingly actually asked my wife, I said, I think I might get one of those yard signs and put them in the yard for May the 4th. And she says, I will rip it out of the ground and throw it in the street.
Here,
That's what Charles does. Charles has one.
She's not doing that. And
I have one. I have one outside. It's actually still out there right now. I had, no joke, no less than 5 people ask me, can I snap a photo of your sign?
Yeah, of course.
It was weird.
I mean, the signs are cool and they look good, but Lisa is not letting me have a Star Wars sign celebrating May the 4th on my in our yard. It's just not happening.
this is some people's Halloween and some people's Christmas. It is so weird.
It's not even Martin Luther King
There we
Day.
go.
It's nothing.
Oh God.
Oh,
I don't show that side. I showed the other one.
Well, it's the same on both for mine. I don't have the dark side.
really?
It was one or the other, yeah.
I have the Empire on mine.
No, but the first year I met you guys, I bought that at the convention because how long ago was that now? Was it four conventions ago?
Too long.
4 Aprils ago?
You haven't even put it out yet?
He just
No,
opened
I'm
it.
saying I bought it when my son was just 3. You know, he was a 3-year-old, and it was his birthday, so I bought it for his
He just
birthday.
bought it.
Have
Yeah.
you put it out
Opened
yet?
Yeah, I take it. You know, we put it out for like around that time, and then I take it and I put it on the shelf so that it stays nice because he beat the crap out of it, you know. So so I have it up there.
Does anybody
Did he
actually
beat the crap out of it with his lightsaber?
Yeah, he'll beat it down.
Does anybody actually go around saying to people, "May the 4th be with you"?
I hate it.
No,
Us, yeah.
I hate it.
Okay, good.
I got a few of those.
Well, no,
No,
I
you
got
say
a
it?
few of them too. But if one of you said it to me, I probably would punch you in the face.
Hey Siri. Next year, May the 4th, and remember to send a message to Chris.
yeah. I did wear a T-shirt into the hospital. That's one other thing I could just popped into my head. I did when my son was born. I did wear a T-shirt that day in the hospital.
Huge.
But-
Sure hope you had clothes on.
I did wear a May the 4th t-shirt Saturday.
Loser.
Well, it's only one day of the year,
Yeah.
John,
and I got a discount at the butcher.
John,
Hey, Chris wears Star Wars shirts every day.
John, prior to
Not in Vegas.
us filming this, you said you did nothing for May the 4th.
I didn't. I went to the butcher and bought a bunch of meat.
I went to the butcher.
What cuts did you get?
Who the hell cares about May the 4th? Where'd you buy from the butcher?
I bought a big box of meat.
Yeah,
A big
what'd
box?
you buy?
They put it in a box?
Yeah, I got some spare ribs. I got some cube steak. I got some hamburger. I got some pork tenderloin. Got a Boston butt.
Hmm.
Trying to think. what else.
You have a smoker?
Got some andouille sausage.
Me and Chris got some
Yeah.
Boston
I
butt
don't
in
love
Vegas.
andouilles. You have a smoker, John?
I use it as a smoker. It's like a wood fired grill.
Yeah.
It's like a dual fuel grill,
Mm-hmm.
gas and then charcoal or wood fire,
Okay.
whatever.
I picture John popping the hood, like he just pops the hood to his car and lights the whole car on fire.
He puts the whole Boston butt in there. Yeah.
Put the butt in there.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah. Who can name what part of the pig the Boston butt is?
It's the shoulder.
Oh, John, you ruined it. These
Oh,
jokers.
sorry.
These jokers don't know the
Let's say
answer.
the butt.
No, it's the
When-
shoulder.
So when we were in Vegas, Brandon got to the hotel and came upstairs to the room and met my wife for the first time. He saw me, and the first question he asks is, "Why aren't you wearing a Star Wars shirt?" Literally, that's the first question he asked me. I go, "Brandon, I'm in In Vegas, I ain't wearing no Star Wars here. Meanwhile, he's wearing a Darth Vader T-shirt.
Of course he is.
It was nice
he?
looking.
Was he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
It's in the picture.
Look at the picture I posted. He's wearing a Darth Vader shirt. Out
It
in LA.
matches the background.
He
It
goes
was a
to
nice
all the
photo.
lounges in Vegas wearing a Darth Vader shirt. If I wore one with my wife in Vegas, she would walk away from me. Just walk away.
Well, I did that because I don't give a single F, and I mean, whatever. I have a huge. I'm gonna wear my Darth Vader.
Well, may the 4th be with you then.
There you go.
So what did you
All
guys
right.
do for May the 4th?
Yeah, what do we do on the actual
Yeah.
day?
I went to the butcher.
John,
Right.
we can
Butcher.
skip over you.
Yeah.
I gave some May the 4th steals on the page, Rogue 5. And nothing sold. So much for steals.
Because I think everybody was given May the 4th
Yeah.
steals.
Nothing sold.
Maybe 1 out of the 5.
I just think that
So I
it's.
just stopped doing it.
I think it's a slow day for stuff on the page, anyways. I think a lot of people are trying to get out and do.
It was
I mean,
nice
there's
weather
so-
in the Northeast.
So many things popping up on my Facebook, feed of go downtown. This bar's doing this May the 4th thing. The library's doing this for the kids. There's a parade here on this, this part of town. And then, I mean, I didn't want to go to any of those. Usually, I just, go to the movies or whatever. That's what I did this year. So,
Well, you know what it is?
yeah.
I was going to say for Star Wars fans, I think they maybe it's getting tired now, but I think they enjoy the fact that the rest of the world tries to celebrate Star Wars or talk about Star Wars that day, so they feel like it becomes like a wider thing that day, where the fringe fans or the non fans join in. So
And I said this like before, and this is my own personal opinion. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan for the movies. I'm a Star Wars fan for the toys. I don't give 2 rats' ass about the movies. It's like top 5 for me. I don't care about a hair and a peach's butt about the movie, because there's a lot of other movies I honestly like better than Star Wars. It's just the toy line itself, for me, is what changes the whole ball game.
I got more excited for Alien Day than I did May the 4th because
Same here.
well,
They
April
have a day.
26th. What's that?
They have a day.
Yeah, it's April 26th.
Yeah.
Based off the
I wore
Why?
a costume the whole day. Lisa divorced me
based
for
off
the day.
the planet they landed on in the first movie was called LV-426.
Yeah.
So they dubbed April 26th as
26
Alien
was
Day.
Alien Day.
yeah.
So stupid.
I actually had no idea that it was a thing until 2 years ago. It's actually my son's birthday, so I thought that was actually kind of cool.
Oh, wow. So your son's birthday, same thing. Wow.
Did you name your son Ripley?
Is your name
Is
That
your
was,
son's name Bishop?
is
That
it
was
Newt?
one of the
Is it
one of
Newt?
the names that I told my wife, and she said absolutely not.
Did she know why you were saying it, or she just didn't like it?
Well, it was actually I was going to name him Ridley from after Ridley Scott, who made
Yeah.
Alien, and she's like, no. I was like, how about Ripley? She's like, absolutely not. I'm like, all right.
See,
Okay, we'll go with Sigourney.
I
Yeah,
would celebrate Alien Day. I would definitely go to the movies that day, and if I had time. But Star Wars Day,
so
don't care at all.
Alien Day this year, they were playing the 45th anniversary of Alien in the theater, so I had to go see it. There's only so many times that you can see Aliens in the theater because they never play it.
Yeah.
Unlike Star Wars, which is every year. I'm just curious, and I posted something on Patreon, patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys. If anybody had seen the marathon, because this year, May the 4th, they had the marathon of all 9 movies in the theater, and select cities had it. They had them all over the U.S., only one night only. All 9 movies. It was like over 20 hours worth of movies. I looked at tickets just to see if there were tickets available. I was actually traveling back that day from Tennessee on May the 3rd. So they started this on May the 3rd that night. and there was a few tickets left. Actually, quite a few at the theater over here by my house. And
May the third be with you.
Other cities, it was sold out apparently, but I was like, "What's that?
How much was it?"
Oh, I didn't even look at the price. I didn't even get that far because I was like, "Who?" It started at 8:00 at night. Who's gonna sit there all night?
I would rather staple my bottom lip to the carpet.
That's way too long. And like, I like 1 through 3, so I can last through it. But then watching 4 through 6, and then like 7 through 9 is absolutely horrible.
So how would you? I don't know how people. There's people that are like, "Oh, I made it through the whole thing," and I'm like, "How?"
That's 27 hours without breaks.
Huge.
Sorry, I don't have the patience or the bladder to sit through all 9 of those movies in a movie theater without falling asleep. Starting at 8:00 at night.
I don't know why you'd want to do that. You can watch it anytime you want at home.
Yeah,
on Disney Plus.
I don't know what the point of doing it is. Like, what's the point?
Well, they want to make
better
money.
Just say that you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go see Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary, I'm down with that. Like, I did that.
I can only do one.
But, jeez.
This year, I think me and Charles are the only 2 that actually went. But we didn't go together. But
So when I went to mine, there were no cups or popcorn things. It wasn't even like a poster out. I don't know how you got that.
So I got this because I walked up to the stand for the popcorn and the candy, and I ordered a soda and a popcorn for the kids, and some candy and stuff. And then I looked to my right, and the couple next to me had this cup, and I was like, so the lady hands me my soda, and I'm like, wait a second, I already paid. And I was like, wait a second, where's that cup from? And she's like, oh, if you pay the same price as the soda you just bought, you get this cup and it's refillable. I'm like, well, can I just return my soda and get this cup? She's like, sure. So she gave me the soda for free anyway, and I got this cup. So I ended up paying. It was like the same price as a large.
Why didn't they
Coke.
just give that cup to everybody then?
I don't know. And I was like, I didn't even know this was a thing. She's like, oh man, we're doing really bad advertising this
because no one cares. That's why.
No. And I was like, hey, do you guys have a movie poster? So, my kids can they want to find it and take a picture in front of it. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's over there by the theater. And I looked by the theater, and I'm like, there's nothing there. She's like, oh, I guess somebody took it down already.
It was the same thing with me with the Return of the Jedi 40th.
Yeah, I think
they had one poster, and it was behind the cash registers.
Yeah.
So I think somebody stole it, honestly. And then, this is a cup. I mean, it's a decent cup, $10, whatever.
But isn't that funny, though? Sir, you can have a large soda for $10, or you can have a large soda in a special cup for $10, and it comes with free refills.
I did not refill this throughout the movie because I don't know who could drink one full ones of these and not have to go to the bathroom 20 times.
Well, if you were watching all 9 movies, you would have to.
Oh, yeah.
You went to an AMC, right?
No, it was Edwards. I don't know if you guys have those.
Yeah, no. Because the AMC is like free refills anyway.
Oh.
And they deliver food to your seat.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
The theater.
Not all of them, though.
The theater in Tennessee that I watched Alien at, the seats recline, and it was like a bed. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a commemorative Chipper Jones last game.
God, nobody cares.
So that's what I did.
I have it
right there.
Pete Rose, thank you.
I went and saw episode 1 in the theater for May the 4th, and that's the only Star Wars thing I did.
I don't even think if I went to the movies, I don't think I can even sit through and last episode 1. I would leave halfway. It's the worst movie. It's just garbage.
I love it.
I can't watch it.
Episode 1 was awesome. It was good.
What are you eating?
Why do you love it?
That's a taco. I don't know. I find it good. Like 1 through 3 is good to me. I like them.
Nobody likes number 2. Nobody.
Number 2 is the best one.
Number 2 is the worst one ever in creation.
It's all the clones. It has Jango Fett in it. It's awesome.
It's got the Jedi battle in the arena.
It's pretty much up there with Book of Boba, Mando Season 3. Ahsoka.
It's also got Count Dooku, right?
Garbage.
I love episode 3.
Yoda, the Yoda battle.
You're not thinking about episode 8 that was really bad?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No,
that's the one everyone
really
hates.
Attack of the Clones. Terrible. Nobody cares about water scenes and dancing frogs named Jar Jar Binks. No one
That's
cares.
the first one.
That's the first one. Number 1 is Jar Jar Binks. Number
That's the
2 is the
first one.
clones.
Yeah, but
Jango Fett.
isn't Jar Jar in number 2 also?
Barely.
Yeah, he is, but he's like not really. He's a main character in like the first one.
Yeah.
Means I'm going to tank the Star Wars franchise.
So episode 2 is going to be 2027.
Yeah,
It'll be the anniversary.
I'll skip that one.
Yeah.
Now you can ask for a
What
cut.
are you going to do, John? You going to go back to the butcher?
For the anniversary.
I'm gonna get some pig knuckles. You got any hooves tonight?
Yeah.
I'm really looking for some Scrapple.
Well, my family and I, we spent the day at Yankee Stadium.
What did you guys do, Shane?
Yeah, we spent the day at Yankee Stadium, so we had a really good time. It was Star Wars Day at the stadium. I didn't really know what that meant, but they were giving away the. I should have grabbed it. They were giving away the Garrett Cole Jedi bobblehead. So we had each of the kids had soccer games Saturday morning, and I'm coaching now, and so we got there as fast as we could. We missed the bobbleheads by an hour and a half. We got there at like 1:45. The game was like a 1:05 game. And they were gone at like 11:30, the latest.
Shane's so busy. Now he's a full-time coach.
I feel so bad for these kids that have Shane as a coach. He's probably late every week.
No, we're having a good time. We're having a good time. But
you know who you are? You're the juice box boy. Now go get me a juice box.
I found a family sitting at one of those bars at the back of the section. You know, like those metal bars with the high chairs
At the soccer game?
at the Yankee Stadium. So I'm walking by and I see this family all crowded around. They've got 9 of these things stacked in a tower. And I'm going, I got a 7-year-old here who can't get a bobblehead on his birthday. You know, nobody knows it's. I'm just, I'm saying. I go, they got 9 of these things. These women. They don't. What do they care about this? It's not their fault. They got there early, and there must have been 9 of them, and they got them. I mean, it's not. I'm not blaming them, but I went up to them on a whim. I said, I got to do something here. So I go up to them. I go, can I ask you a silly question? Any chance you'd be willing to sell one of those bobbleheads? And she looks at me, and she goes, oh, I don't know. It's up to her. This points to the girl next to her. I go, listen, I'm here with my wife and my kids. I said, it's my son's birthday. He's 7 years old. I got him here too late. He didn't get a bobblehead. Just we're trying to find one bobblehead for him. And so she sold me one for $20. I mean, she goes, how much? She goes, yeah, I don't know. Offer me something. I said, $20. She goes, all right, you got it. And then it turned out she was like one section over from where my son was. So I got back to the seat. They were all applauding and standing and yelling and happy birthday and everything's very nice. So he got his bobblehead, which was good. And so he's got the CC Sabathia one now and the Aaron Judge one. He's got a couple of them. My sister got one.
How much are they on eBay?
Like $80 to $100.
What?
Worst part of
Yeah.
that
Oh
story
yeah.
is that she actually sold it to you.
The worst. I know. But
Like
I offered her money. She didn't ask me for money. I
100?
offered her money. When I got to my car before we left the Bronx, New York,
goes Brandon.
I went onto eBay and I said, I said to my wife, I guarantee you there's already 50 of them on eBay. And there were literally people with Yankee Stadium grass field in the background taking pictures of them from their seat and posting them on eBay for $100.
Yep.
And they were selling.
And they sell.
Yes.
Yeah, they sell.
Yeah.
So I got hit. I'm sorry I didn't. I'll have to do it like as a win of the week next week. It's on his dresser.
sold
and
it? You sold it?
No. That's his forever. We haven't even opened it. It's not even out of the box yet because
How much did Maddie get for it?
Yeah.
I have in
He's
my
like-
closet here. I have the box for the Sabathia one.
He's like, screw that, Dad. Let's sell it and get some money.
Yeah, no,
I mean-
he doesn't know it's worth a lot.
I mean, I would be pissed too if I went to went there for my son on his birthday, Star Wars Day, and then he doesn't get a bobblehead. I would feel like terrible.
Yeah, but
So-
Chris, you would have gotten there like 3 hours before the gate opened.
yeah, we just couldn't. I
Well,
normally would
obviously,
love
yeah.
to be at Yankee Stadium early because I love the whole area, but we had games until like 11 a.m. and then you got to drive an hour to the city. So,
paying $20 is nothing. It's worth it.
Yeah, and I felt bad though. I had my daughter with me too. She's 9. She thought all morning she was getting a bobblehead, you know. So I was like, listen. She was very understanding. I was, listen. I got one for Maddie. It's his birthday. I'll get you something else.
Don't worry, that scar will heal.
But what do you think? I mean, is that really going to be worth
Shane.
anything later? Like,
Yeah, if you go, there's been like 4 or 5 of them so far, like 4 or 5 years in a row. I haven't looked recently, but the Judge one was going for like over 100 when
Shane.
it came out.
She's gonna remember this. She's at the age where she's gonna remember.
Yeah. She's got some stuff her brother doesn't have. I have a teddy bear statue from the big Yankee Clubhouse store from when she was little. That's you ever heard of that Romero Brito, the artist? Like very bright colors, pop art. They had a bear in the store, and so that's
Charles
like
doesn't
special.
even know who Mark Hamill is. Okay.
There's an artist that my family likes, and she's
Player, right?
Mark Hamill. So we had a good time. The Yankees won. We had some good food and everything. It was a beautiful weather, so that was it was a good day for that. And he had a fun birthday. He had soccer and Yankee Stadium. You can't beat that. Real quick, you know what the funniest part of the whole day was, Chris? I took him to the bathroom at one point in the middle of the game, and I'm walking in, and one of the guys, you know how it is in Yankee Stadium, everybody's talking to each other. Yeah. You go in there, and the guy's like, oh, he looks like he's having a great day. Is he having fun? And I said, oh, yeah, are you kidding me? Star Wars Day, he's at Yankee Stadium, beautiful weather. And I said, oh, and by the way, on top of it's his birthday. And he's like, what? Within 2 seconds, the entire men's room sang him happy birthday in the men's room.
A bunch of drunk men with the penis.
Yeah, a bunch of drunk guys in the 4th inning, but it was a day game.
Holding onto their schlong saying, happy birthday.
Everybody standing at the urinal singing. It was so reminiscent of old Yankee Stadium because that's what the attitude always was like. The stupidest things.
Join us in the trough.
Yeah. So it was funny. It was funny. He was totally taken aback. He didn't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah, I'm sure that was something he'll remember.
Yeah. I got a kick out of it. It felt like old Yankee Stadium for a minute.
If my kids actually liked Star Wars and cared about it, then we would maybe do something. But I've tried to get Grayson into it. He just doesn't care at all anymore. Like it lasted one hot minute. It's all Spider-Man. That's it.
Yeah.
100%. Kids don't like Star Wars. Actually, my oldest daughter is starting to. She's like, she watched episode 1, and she's like, who's like Anakin? Or not episode. She was watching episode 2. She's like, who's Anakin? I was like, that's Hayden Christensen. She's like, he's hot.
No.
Oh, God. Now she's ruining it.
Yeah, but actually, she actually watched episodes 1 through 3, and she actually liked it. And I was like, wow, I'm actually kind of surprised.
We're in a good spot now because my son will put it on whenever he wants, and he'll watch different stuff like Young Tales of the Jedi or one of the movies. He'll put on Book of Boba Fett, a random episode. But we're just chilling out now. Like it'll go on once in a while. We're not watching stuff too often where we're burning ourselves out. So
it's Spider-Man, it's Super Mario, it's Ninja Turtles, and it's that. And he watches that idiot kid on YouTube, that stupid Ryan's World.
Oh,
that guy's still around?
No. Thank God. No, my kids do not watch that.
No, Chris, my son's big. I think I told you this. My son's biggest thing now is WWE. I really showed him some of the old Royal Rumbles. They're on Apollo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And he loves it. And now I just got the UFC app, so I'm watching UFC like a crazy person because I've always been like a casual fan. And so now he's peeking his head in and watching some UFC, and so that's what we're into now is we're watching some good fights and matches and entertainment.
A buddy of mine took I think it was WWE in Chattanooga a couple of nights ago. Mm-hmm. A buddy of mine took his kid, and I think he's 5 or 6. And he's got video of him. And when Cody Rhodes comes out, he's like, he lost his mind. He's like, yeah!
Yeah. Is that Dusty Rhodes' son?
Yeah. Huh?
The Dusty Rhodes' son?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to wrap this episode up now, but I'll finish it with another funny thing. My son would go. Somebody at school would be yelling out the name John Cena And I don't, I know John Cena from the movies. I didn't watch WWE when he was on, and he's going around just yelling. You know how kids are, bro, brah, brah. He was doing that with John Cena. He would just run into the room with John Cena and run out of the room. And he didn't even know who John Cena was. He just knew it was something funny that the kids at school said. So finally I sat him down and put on, Royal Rumble and WrestleMania with John Cena. So that's how we started watching it again, or for him the first time.
Peacemaker from,
and so now he's in love with John Cena even more, and his favorite song in the world is the John Cena theme song, his entrance song. So now he won't take a shower unless we put on the John Cena theme song on the speaker in the bathroom. So he has like a whole routine now with the Rock theme song and the John's. It's hilarious. Taking a shower and he's singing the John Cena theme song. So he loves wrestling now.
I don't want to see that, but I think maybe Brandon wants to see a video of that. I mean, not me, but maybe Brandon wants that.
Well, I just want to know what everybody did on May the 6th. Revenge of the 6th.
You'll have to wait for the next episode for that. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. We are wrestling fans. We're UFC fans. We're Star Wars fans. We're Alien fans. We're Lego fans. We're baseball. Well, baseball for sure. I think we're all baseball
fans. Chipper Jones.
Yep. And I don't know. I don't know if Charles and Chris are involved in the Knicks playoff run right now. We've got Ranger hockey going on. New York is hot in the streets right now.
I'm happy you got your Mike Piazza bobblehead.
Mike Piazza. All right. Thanks very much for watching. We appreciate you supporting the show. Please check out patreon.com/5 Idiots Talking Toys. Support the show there, and we'll give you more content. More. Brandon will give you kisses all over your belly, and he will shop for you for toys. And he has all those sorts of things he offers there. So go ahead and check that out, and come on back and check out the next episode on YouTube or your favorite podcast app. Bye.
Kisses. Bye-bye.